welcome to Bethan's Kitchen and Garden. Today I'm doing some jobs around the garden and I wanted to show you the progress on some of them and then show you what I'm going to do with the other ones. Yesterday I spent maybe about 45 minutes gathering up all the leaves from my front garden. They were all gathered around here and around the bed over there, so I just had a clean up, and I put them into these bags to make some leaf mould out of them. So all I need to do now is to close them up and pierce some holes in the bottom of the bag, because I've already mixed the leaves with some coffee grinds, which is meant to quicken the decomposing phase, and also I've put some urine in there, so that should also quicken up the decomposing phase. And yeah, now I've just got to tie these together somehow. Probably use some gaffer tape, I should imagine. They don't tie very easy, the compost bags, and pop some holes in them for the air to circulate through, and then hopefully they should decompose quicker using this method. Another job I completed yesterday was to put this bed in next to this bed here, and to put the trellises into place. So next year I can either grow squash up there like I did this year, or I can grow beans, climbing beans up there. Not quite sure yet. But this bed, I did my normal putting down cardboard and then filled it with some spent potato compost, and I also used some of the compost that the chickens have done around here, because they kick it out through the net, so that should be, well, the mesh rather, that should be nicely fertile to go in the bottom of here. And then I topped it up with spent potato compost from some of my potato pots. And the job I'm going to continue with now is to finish breaking up this pallet, and then from this pallet wood I'm going to make a small bed to go in between the two pots in my front garden. So I'll get on with breaking that pallet down, and I'll show you what the bed's looking like once I've constructed it. So I've got the bed made, and there's only a few little things left to do on it, like for instance the nails have come through because they were slightly too long, but they are the shortest nails we have for our nail gun. So I do just need to saw off those ones. I could manage these ones because the blade of this saw here, that could butt up to here and saw them off quite nice, but it wasn't long enough to come down to here to do that one. So my husband said I need to use an angle grinder, and I just need him to show me how to do it before I can do it, really. And so I've decided I'm going to give it a paint now, and the only paint I have is black. So it's not quite what I wanted, but I thought I might as well paint it now before I fill it with the compost and put it into place and then fill it with the compost. So I'll get on with painting it, and I'll show you what it's looking like when it's in position. I've put this one into place now. I've just put the cardboard at the bottom, and I've put a compost sack as a divider between the two levels, and I think it looks good. It's very similar to the other one down there. It's still that's not a work in progress, but I still got one to do here as well. I was going to put a set of shelves in here, but I've decided to put another of those step ones in, and then I'm going to put a set of shelves here for, I think, more strawberry plants. And I've had these pallets at the bottom of the drive during my husband's head in for about 3 months now, so I thought the time has come to break them up. And I made a start yesterday while I was waiting for paint to dry, literally waiting for paint to dry. And these look like they break up, or well, not break up, but they come apart fairly easily. That's what it's looking like at the moment anyway. And I can use these long bits of timber for my compost heap, the sides for my compost heap. But these ones on this pallet, these don't look like they're going to come off very easily at all. But I was looking at this length of timber here, and I think what I'll do with these pallets is I'll just saw through there and similarly saw through there, and then I'll create planks of wood out of the bits in the middle, and I'll have 4 legs for my set of shelves that's going to go there. I hope that made sense. It kind of made sense to me, but a lot of things that make sense to me I don't tend to explain very well to other people. So I'm going to get on and assemble the other bed to go in there and make a start on chopping down the pallets, and I'll let you know the progress as I go on. The reason I'm not showing me doing anything with the beds is because I did a very similar vlog to this about 3 or 4 vlogs ago. I don't want to repeat, myself. So if you want to see how I made the beds that I'm putting in now, just have a look at the vlog, which, if I remember, I'll put the link above me now. We should drop down in the drop down box. So anyway, I'm gonna get on and get a bit more work done. I've just started to fill these beds with some old compost from last year's tubs, and also some grow bags. And I had these through the post. My husband, for one of my stocking fillers last Christmas, bought me a subscription to the seed pantry, and you go online every month for 6 months, and you can select seeds that you want or bulbs that you want, and they will send them to you. And I didn't order these this month. I don't know why they've come, but they have come. So they've sent me a lot of tulips, 6 narcissi and 3 hyacinths. So I'm going to put the tulips in the bottom there, and then cover with a bit of compost, and then put some daffodils sort of like on the next level up, so they're probably about there. So the tulips will go really deep into the bottom, then about this level will be the daffodils, and then at the top I've got some primrose that I've kept from last year. So I just wanted to let you know that's what I'm going to do, and I'll get on and do it, and I'll show you what it's looking like at the end. So I've broken down those 2 plain pallets over there, and I've now got my legs here for the shelves that I want to make. Well, 1 set of legs anyway. And I just need to chisel away these end bits now, and then use the hammer to pull out those nails there. That's a job I'll do when, I don't know, like when I got 10 minutes or so to just potter around with them. I made a start on breaking up this pallet, but the wood is really wet, so it's really hard to use the saw on it. The battery just keeps, running out because it's too much like hard work for it. So I'm going to leave these 2 pallets to one side for the time being, and see if I actually need them anyway. And then this pallet wood I'm going to take into my conservatory and leave it dry out for a bit, because at the moment it's all a bit wet, and it can dry out for about a week or so, and then I can get on with assembling these shelves. And these beds are now complete. The bottom layer will, I'm thinking I might put my overwintering onions in there, but I'm not sure. But they'll either have something vegetable-y growing in them, so they might stay a bit bare for the time being. And I've got my poor looking primroses in here, but I think they will pull through. And the same the other side. There is a slight bit of yellow coming through there, so hopefully they'll come through. And my Nymphophea in the middle, and then the same on this bed here. I've got my primrose with just a little bit of bud showing through. On this one, there's some purple flowers, so hopefully they will establish themselves and start to grow well throughout this winter. But I'm very happy with how these beds are looking. It's sort of, I think it kind of completes the look along this line of the fence at the moment. I've still got my wires to put in there, but that will be a job for another day. Well, that is it from me for today. Well, it wasn't a day because it's been a series of days doing this work, but I'm really pleased to have got that done. Hopefully it'll help me next spring and summer, because a lot of the work will be done, so we'll just be planting and growing is the plan. And I will build a set of shelves, probably not the next vlog, but maybe the vlog after that, because what I'm going to do now is to clear away my dahlias, because they've all gone black, and it's looking like the Addams family around here. So I'm going to put that wood away, and then I'm going to make a start on the dahlias. So all I can say about my bed making today, as it were, is lovely job. And take care, everybody.